All right, here we go. So, you posted a video about a podcast, isn't it? Is this the end of designers' new ChatGPT 4.0 image generator? At some point now, I mean this. Someday I'll go to a tech event where it is rumored that many YouTubers are going to show up, and I'm going to be making sure that I wear a belt to that event because I really want to pick some of the influencers and beat them up with my belt. I was like, very nice to meet you. 1 second. Then I'll do that thing that fathers do and start smacking the hell out of some YouTubers. Just because a ChatGPT generator can design a Ghibli studio style image, now designers are over. Minisid is gonna have a hard time. We don't know that yet, whether it would be a boy or a girl. If it's a girl, then no. If it's a boy, then yes, 100%. He's gonna play all of the games that I have played. I'm gonna make sure that he appreciates the gaming culture, what it used to be in 2010 to 2015 or something, like pre 2015 games. I would make sure to make him play that, and only then he'll be allowed to touch Fortnite, because at that point I for certain can say that he will hate Fortnite. Fortnite has a user base just because every child out there starts their gaming career, not wouldn't say gaming career, their gaming spree with Fortnite. So they think that there is nothing better than Fortnite available in the market. That's how Fortnite does it. It preys on the gullible. Hey Arindam, bro, food reaction today. Let's not do that actually, because if I start doing mainstream content, I almost got a little heart attack looking at this. GTA 6 trailer 1. I thought the new trailer is out. Mm, 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 mm. Okay, so let's get into this one that G Demon one sent over. Let's see
But
what they
again, if
have to say.
students are relying excessively on their parents' opinion, which were evolved in an era of scarcity, an 18-year-old has a right to vote to choose a prime minister. Person should be starting to think very deeply about what he or she wants to make of her.
1 second. Let me turn on the charger. And let me plug in my earphones so we don't have a sound loop. Yeah.
Her life.
Do you think AGI would ever be able to answer the question? In seriousness, do you think we will see a sentient or a general intelligence to a point where it can actually answer some of the biggest questions that we have in the universe?
Core of India only does DSA and Dev, which now seems it's fairly automated and AI can do it much better than them. So they're in a very anxious state right now. What would your suggestion be to someone like this who wants to get into tech or AI?
I do think it's a golden age for building bootstrap businesses because AI gives so much of leverage. An engineer, a motivated engineer, doesn't need a great designer. You can use Bolt, Zero.
Is there a sense to go for a traditional 4-year degree?
Okay. Fuck it. Meet Paras, screw you. Key skills to learn in the AI era, screw you. Trend for smaller teams, fuck that. Building the right team, fuck that. Bootstrapping Wingify, fuck that. Current funding status, fuck that. Finding the right problem statement, fuck that. Attracting initial users, fuck that. Story behind Lost Funk name, Thoughts on traditional education, Perspectives on Web3. Why AI, state of LLMs. Free energy principles, screw that. Intelligence and consciousness, screw that. Lost Funk, Research paper, project ideas explore, redefining risk. Relevant skills for today's world, how to learn marketing. I knew previous chapters gave out the hint that this guy Paras is a marketing guy. This is why this is a chapter. Key learnings from Lost Funk, meaning behind the tattoo, screw that, can AG answer the big questions, advice for students, overcoming procrastination, learning from the right people, closing remarks. Let's go with advice for students.
One question that a lot of normal students and average students is struggling with right now is the engineering market got very saturated. The number of engineering grads, CS grads are very high, and AI came, so people don't know what to do, so they're just chilling.
The voice quality is not so great, is it? For the level of microphones that they have, the Shure microphones, which cost about 40,000 rupees, I think. Shure mic. How much is it? 40,000 rupees. Mics that they have got. The voice quality, the audio quality is not so good. I have a 2,000 rupees mic, and objectively, it is better than what they have got. Bro fucked more than half of the podcast.
Chilling.
Yeah, chilling. Like literally, they're not coding. They know.
Oh, hey Drax. Hey coding ASMR Pradev. Want some advice? My friends frequently comment me on my looks. I never judge and comment on their face on appearances. Should I let it slide? Yes, you should let it slide. What you look like? First of all, I think they make fun of you because they are insecure about their own looks. Just say to them next time that if you think you are so attractive, then go be with a hot girl. Hot girl meaning that go be with somebody like a supermodel or something. Go be a boyfriend to those girls. Oh, you can't? Shut up. There you go. That's a good comeback. Kira's videos are always like this. AI generated thumbnail, AI generated subtitles which are trash, poor video and audio quality. No, it's not always like this. I think this podcast is one of those.
Getting a job is really hard, or they just don't want to do it. And then when I ask,
I also don't like the fact that these microphones are so close to their faces. This is something that I don't understand. It doesn't feel very natural. Like right now, this like okay, I here is my microphone. I don't think you can see it, but anyway, like I have tuned the settings to pick up my volume in a way that I can stay a little bit far away from my mic, so it feels natural. But look at these podcasts. It's like the mic is shoved down their faces. Their mouths, I mean.
so what are you doing? And they say nothing. So
Okay.
two questions on this. One, do you procrastinate? Did you back in the day? How do you be productive? And two, what should these students
Try again, Drax. YouTube is a sort of a buggy mess in those senses.
focus on, considering it's so comfortable these days? Like you can be on your phone all day and you wouldn't know, you'll still be happy by the end of it. There's a lot of comfort today.
Yeah, I think motivation is very difficult thing to change for anyone. I don't think it has anything to do with AI. People are building big companies all the time. Like something like Cursor just came last year. Now it's $100 million company, and in fact, right now there's an explosion of products and companies that are happening because now it's just you can just do so many more things in a magical way, an easier way. As a leverage, you can build prototypes, show it to people, double down on it, change design. Just you can build literally, I think, one new application every single day if you put your head and mind to it, and
What?
eventually something will crack.
What? 1 second.
As a leverage, you can build prototypes, show it to people, double down on it, change design. Just you can build literally, I think, one new application every single day if you put your head and mind to it, and
One new application each and every single day. Tell me you know nothing about coding and programming without telling me you know nothing about coding and programming. I knew that this podcast is a stupid podcast to begin with because of the title. AI is changing everything. There we go. A marketing guy, this is what a marketing guy sounds like. You can produce an application each and every single day. The comment that I said about me wearing a belt to these tech events, I still mean it. I will actually make sure I will wear a belt, I will take a puncher with me, and I'll take like 2 or 3 other things just to meet these type of people and beat them up when I meet them. They want to sound, they want make them sound mature and convincing to sound deep. I guess that's what this is.
eventually something will crack. Eventually you will get first 5 customers, 10 customers. If you don't get it, it will get into your portfolio, help you land a job. So I think the basics have not changed. But someone is just procrastinating.
So, basics are basically marketing. You learn marketing, you make something a shitty application, and you just shout out onto social media platforms or something. Just be like, I made this. Look, look! I made this. Basically, that helps. Do you know yesterday's yesterday's live stream got content claimed like crazy. Yesterday I watched so many movie trailers, so many games, so many songs. Yesterday I played. All of them got content claimed, and I've only managed to get like 2 of them cleared up. I still need to work on getting all of them. There is three more things I need cleared up from that. Why does he look like Harkirat if he took marketing instead of tech? Because that's how marketing people look like. Like seriously, one application every single day. Yep, I'm back. The dumbest smartphone.
My immediate reaction to seeing such a silly device as this Lightphone 3 is to first suggest that perhaps
Their shorts section. What? Don't get it, bro.
technology is evolving backwards. However, after some brief contemplation, I've come to the tentative
Hey, Private
conclusion
Fortune.
that perhaps, in order for humanity to go forwards,
Hi there,
we
my name
have
is
to go backwards. Especially if you're the type of
and this is my MIT Maker portfolio. When I was 13, I built this fully functional robotic dog inspired by Boston Dynamics Spot. Due to lack of
Yeah, by Lego you can actually make that. That's crazy. That is crazy.
resources, I was forced to adapt. No gyro sensors, no inverse kinematics, just pure mechanical goodness. Getting this thing to actually work took so many prototypes, and I had to study how different animals walked before I finally mastered the design. When I was 14, I built this self-aiming bow. Structural integrity was real important since everything was made out of Lego, but I refused to give up until it worked. I used this IR sensor on the bow and this beacon placed under the target, so after you press the button to shoot, the code would point the bow at a set point above the beacon before releasing the shot. I also built this Lego flight stick, a mechanical design that translates the motion of a joystick into the linear motion of a mouse. There's also a trigger that pushes a button on the mouse using this super complex mechanism. Many people who couldn't afford a joystick were able to replicate my design. Later on, I experimented with model rockets and RC aircraft, eventually leading me to make this, my first version of a flying umbrella. Using 3D printed parts, carbon fiber rods, brushless motors, a speedy
If this guy doesn't get a job, then who will? If this guy faces difficulty in today's tech market, then it really is over for everybody. This guy could spawn off one of these products and convert that into a company. Just like that. It's not for a job, it's portfolio for MIT. Yeah, I understand. I mean, this guy can be an entrepreneur easily. He can just take one of these products, just create a toy around it, or screw that, flight simulator thingy that he created.
There's also a trigger that translates the
This
motion
one.
of the joy.
So he can just take this and he can just create a product around it. Weird place to pause, but
Joystick into the linear motion of a mouse. There's also a trigger that pushes a button
There
on the
you go.
mouse using this super complex mechanism. Many people who couldn't afford a joystick were able to replicate my design. Later on,
you can just take this product and create a company around it. This guy is cracked. He's cooking. Yeah. I lost faith in YouTube after looking at this channel, which I came across randomly. Check out Facts Mine. Q&A with Journey, तस्वीर की कहानी होस्ट उड़ जाएंगे. So somebody can have 962 videos. but I'm only seeing like, oh man, this guy is cooking with YouTube Shorts. Sorry, just joined. Who is 18? Oh, anyway. But there are already a lot of them in the market. He has like 2+ million on each video, 100k likes and less than 1000 comments. Botted channel for sure. Oh, is that the case?
चाइना ने इंसानों के
161,000 likes and 800 comments. Yep. This is bot comments. Sorry, botted views. No way. You can have 2 million video views and you can have only 800 comments. No way. Inside Air One, why the world's most expensive grocery store is worth it. Now suddenly I am getting Air One videos, because apparently this commercial this store chain is apparently one of the most expensive supermarkets of the world. You have like your usual Walmart, Tesco, Costco and everything. So Air One is like the most expensive of them all. Now see, speaking of Maggie, right here we have our Maggie right here. Sunday exclusive. How can YouTube allow this? And also he's earning from it. Wow. Actually, he's not making as much money as you think that he is. Because buying views is not a cheap endeavor. It's not. It actually costs a lot of money. If you wanted to buy 1 million views on your video, it would easily cost you about 25,000, 30,000. Easy. Oh damn, it's Sunday, Maggie man. Yeah. Of course it is Sunday. I'm gonna make sure that I keep up on my consistency.
Here we go. Once again. It's time for testing, learning, and lots of fixing. We've got some serious new tech under the hood. And this is just the beginning. This is the start of something bigger. We've built the first tracks, the first cars, and now it is in your hands. So, for the future, we need your opinion. Any idea?
Please don't make this game multiplayer, and I think this is a great game. Can't you just build your own bot farm and mint from YouTube? Naya business idea. You can, but it's actually a cluttered market now. Actually, let me show you how many services are out there. Buy YouTube views online. See, views for you, ytviews.in. Buy YouTube views, 100% active and instant, just 99 cents. QQTube, vidLQ. No, vidLQ is not in this business. Free YouTube views, real, instant and absolutely for free. Let's see what they have. So if I go to this, YouTube subscribers, YouTube likes, Instagram followers, tools and bots. Damn, that is crazy. So there you go. So 5,000 views is going to cost you $21 right here. $45 is gonna give you 5,000 views, 100 active subscribers, 1,000 likes, and 24/7 customer support. Why do you need to buy YouTube views? but they remain a vital factor on the success on your video's performance. The number of people who have watched your videos depict a sense of importance about its popularity and level of interest to your visitors. Numbers, engagement, and reputation. Views for you. Where is the expanded pricing? It's not there. But anyway, that is also a cluttered market now. Did you watch Bad Lip Reading yesterday? No, I didn't. But
Pause right here, because these guys, they're about to do something crazy. So they're not celebrating because they scored a FIFA goal. They're celebrating because they just signed a SpaceX agreement. There's 4 co-founders. Clinton, who built a rocket engine in his backyard at 18. Kirtan, who developed a software for a satellite. And Saket, who created a DoorDash for gadget repairs in Chennai. And they all...
by the way, do you know about that 4 a.m. Aston Hall routine? Of course I know. Everybody knows. If you are on the social media, just a little bit on Twitter and everything, everybody knows that. Aston Hall ruined my feed. Nah, he's a one-trick pony. Oh, by the way, happy Ram Navami to whoever it applies, because apparently that's the thing in my local area. Everybody has these orange flags everywhere up on their terraces, and now these songs are playing. People create business out of anything. Yep, even if it's unethical, they'll create it. Hey Joy, welcome back. Gustavo Fring, welcome back. How can YouTube allow this?
follow a guy named Rafat.
Yeah, that is our goal. Making space boring. You know?
Meet Rafat. He grew up in his dad's physics lab, where he started coding and building at the age of 6. By 14, he was building satellites, and at the age of 16, he launched his first spacecraft.
I always wanted to put something into space, but when I was in high school, everything changed. I won a NASA competition, and I had a chance to put my first spacecraft into space at 18. And I'm like, you know what? I want to do more of that, and I want more people to do that.
Based in Chennai, India, these 4 guys have one goal: to make space accessible to everyone. And so they started their company, Catalyx.
What is Catalyx?
We are like AWS for space. We provide the cheapest and easiest way to host payloads off the planet.
Not just that, we can bring back your stuff from space with our re-entry capsule, which enables in-space manufacturing, and we can provide a Mach 20 plus environment for hypersonic testing.
Within 6 months, they were able to launch a satellite, make $500,000, land a defense contract, and get into a NASA-backed accelerator. But just as there's very high highs, there's very low lows.
Okay, so everything was not cool, okay? So basically what we do is hard, but our challenges were even harder. We had already raised like a 1.2 mil sort of around back in India itself, but then one of our investors...
Hey Abhinesh, I don't think that a business proposition like I'm gonna take you to space should be cheap. I don't think a business being cheap has any business in taking people out of the earth. It should cost a lot and lots of money. It should be gate-kept at least in one aspect, right? What you're essentially doing is leaving the planet that you live on, something that hasn't been done when the historians and the mathematicians, the physicians were there. It is exclusive to somebody who's born in this generation. Nope, I don't like this idea of somebody taking me to space and the proposition is that we are cheaper. Nope, I want it to be expensive. I want the equipment to be able to handle things, not just trying to save as much money as possible. Otherwise, you're gonna die out there. Space is incredibly hostile. It's incredibly hostile. Hey, you know what? Varun Maya said something that interested me yesterday. Maybe he finally put out his 11A project. Or did he not? No, he didn't. Since 2 weeks, there hasn't been any uploads.
Pause right here, because these guys...
We can bring back your stuff from space with our re-entry capsule, which enables in-space manufacturing, and we can provide a Mach 20 plus environment for hypersonic testing.
Within 6 months, they were able to launch a satellite, make $500,000, land a defense contract, and get into a NASA-backed accelerator. But just as there's very high highs, there's very low lows.
Okay, so everything was not cool, okay? So basically what we do is hard, but our challenges were even harder. We had already raised like a 1.2 mil sort of around back in India itself, but then one of our investors, lead investors, he sort of pulled from the round, but that wasn't the shitty thing. He went to other investors and he created a panic, and that made other investors lose trust in us, and then everybody pulled out. So we were like celebrating, like, hey, we did this, we made it and all that. Next day, in just like 2 days, we were like back to zero.
Knowing all this, they had to do one more side mission. Come to SF for 2 weeks, raise money, and then lock in. Within 4 days of being in SF, they snuck into Founders Inc. to meet Forgotten and Aubert, raised their first check, and by the end of the 2 weeks, they raised $1.7 million. You could say, mission accomplished. You know, because they're in space and They call Mission Control. They're just 25 and they've done 26 missions and launched 7 spacecrafts over the past decade. They're as nitty and gritty as it gets, and they're really building the future of space. But yo, this is just the beginning. They're doing something real crazy. They're bringing space to SF.
Once after releasing the drogue, we'll be posting the drogue for next 15 seconds. Why? Because
What does this mean? Basically, we're just dropping some shit from sky. Come catch us.
I don't see it. I really don't see it.
Is that a statue?
Oh, a dead raccoon.
Let me check your elbow. It's kind of fragile. Do you need a hug, buddy?
You're wearing a wig on your wig, I see.
That's just ridiculous. Please.
Grotesque.
I'll race you.
Okay.
I win.
Torture. Again.
Now I see what this channel is about. Okay. But I want to say this.
इंडिया में मोबाइल डेटा के प्राइसेस रिसेंटली बहुत बढ़ गए हैं। 2024 में एक एयरटेल यूजर करीब 3 महीने के प्लान के लिए 455 रुपीज देता था 6 GB डेटा और हर दिन के 100 SMS के लिए। पर आज उसी प्लान की
I love it. I love it. Hello, all good. Yeah, all good, bro. He started coding at the age of 6, right at junior A moment. Yep. I'm getting hungry after seeing you eat noodles, but you know I'm on a diet. No, I don't. And noodles contain around 380 calories on average. So, okay. Hey, Danaramu, welcome back. What I want from space startups is cleaning space trash. The amount there will soon reach a point that could instead crash our entire internet and satellite communications. I think it is taken care of by regulating what level of orbit they can spin in. Yeah, it is actually a thing. Or no, it's not. We can't predict space, can we? But yeah, I get what you're saying. Hey, Shashwat Mahapatro, welcome back. What if Ramayana and Mahabharata were just ancient comics and fans made it into a religion? Okay. We are not going that much controversial on this stream, bro. Bro speaks as if he has a 9 to 5. Who are you talking to? I think the started coding at the age of 6 is fake. We are doing basic maths. No one's doing programming at 6. Sure. Yeah, I mean, I get it. Just create a pipe from Earth to Moon and dump the entire trash there, bro. Not so tough. Yeah, why not? Then you start a company, bro. You create a company and a product and raise funding from investors. Let's see.
कॉस्ट 469 रुपीज़ है, वो भी बिना डेटा के। जियो की भी ऐसी सिचुएशन है। अब आप बोलोगे कि जियो और एयरटेल से प्रॉब्लम है तो वोडाफोन या फिर बीएसएनएल का प्लान ले लो। पर अगर ये दोनों प्लेयर्स मार्केट का 74% कंट्रोल करते हैं तो छोटे मोटे प्लेयर से क्या ही असर पड़ेगा। और ये मत समझना कि ये महंगाई की वजह से हो रहा है। पिछले कई सालों के दौरान टेलीकॉम प्लेयर्स ने अपने सारे प्राइसेस बढ़ाए हैं। इनफैक्ट इन प्राइसेस की वजह से अब देश भर में लोग 45,000 करोड़ रुपए और खर्च कर रहे हैं मोबाइल सर्विसेज पर। और अभी तो ये बस शुरुआत है। टेलीकॉम इंडस्ट्री के एक्सपर्ट्स कहते हैं कि दिसंबर 2025 में भी 15% और प्राइसेस बढ़ेंगे, जिससे एक जमाने में टेलीकॉम कंपनीज जब हर यूजर से हर महीने के लिए 98 रुपीज कमाती थी, 2024 में आते आते ये नंबर 193 हो गया और दिसंबर 2025 में ये नंबर 300 हो जाएगा। और ऑब्वियसली यूजर्स ने इन चीजों को नोटिस किया है, इसलिए सोशल मीडिया
See, I told you why I hate mobile data. I already said. I made a video about this so long ago. It's nice that people are waking up to the reality. It's nice. I sometimes question why NASA and SpaceX invest so heavily in space exploration, considering that if Earth was ever destroyed, only a very small number of people would realistically be able to leave the planet. It seems like these missions primarily benefit a select few, while the majority of humanity would still be left behind. Shouldn't we prioritize protecting and preserving our own planet first? Yeah, we should. But you should also know that the top 1%, the rich, the elites, they don't give a fuck about us. Just know that. They don't care. Yes, I'll give you the opportunity to be the first investor, said bhai. Seedha 100x your initial investment. Sure. Let me know. just dump trash on Mars and make Earth clean. You say these things as if that these are very cheap operations to do. It's not realistic. One second, I'll put this dish away. One second. Yep, I'm back. Nah, I'm going to allow it. Mobile data plans are dirt cheap in India, to be honest, even then. No, they are not. No, they are not. That's not the problem of them being cheap. It's the inflation that is hitting the mobile market. And I already talked about the problems with the service that we are getting. It's not good. It's not justified for the price that we are paying.
इंडिया पर वो कंप्लेन कर रहे हैं इसके बारे में, पर इन प्राइस हाइक से पीछे कारण है क्या? एक मेजर कारण है गवर्नमेंट की पॉलिसी जो बनाई गई थी कंज्यूमर्स को बेनिफिट करने के लिए, पर उल्टा वो बैकफायर कर गई है। कई सालों से टेलीकॉम कंपनीज कॉल्स, एसएमएस और डेटा को एक साथ एक पैकेज में बेचती थी। अगर आप अपने मोबाइल फोन को बस
Okay, G Demon 1, you're actually being a dick now.
कॉल्स के लिए ही यूज करते तो भी आपको मोबाइल डेटा खरीदना ही पड़ता, चाहे आप उसको यूज करोगे या फिर नहीं। अब मोस्ट यूजर्स के लिए ऐसे प्लान्स चलते, पर कुछ यूजर्स है स्पेशली बुजुर्ग लोग या फिर वो लोग जो डेटा बिल्कुल यूज नहीं करते, उनके लिए ऐसे प्लान्स यूजलेस है। इसीलिए दिसंबर 2024 में टेलीकॉम रेगुलेटरी अथॉरिटी ऑफ इंडिया ने नए रूल्स बनाए, जहां उन्होंने कहा कि टेलीकॉम कंपनीज को वॉइस और डेटा पैकेजेस सेपरेटली बेचने होंगे। मेन मकसद था कि वो लोग जो डेटा नहीं यूज करना चाहते उनके लिए सस्ते पैक्स अवेलेबल हो जो वॉइस ओनली हो। पर क्या ऐसा हुआ? नहीं। एयरटेल एक जमाने में 479 रुपीज़ का पैक बेचता था, जहां अनलिमिटेड कॉल्स, 6 GB का डेटा और हर दिन के 100 SMS थे। पर इस पॉलिसी रूल के बाद अब एयरटेल 458 रुपीज़ का वॉइस ओनली प्लान बेचता है, और अगर आपको डेटा खरीदना है तो आपको 69 रुपीज़ और सेपरेटली देने होंगे, जिसका मतलब है कि एक पैक जो करीब 480 रुपये का होता था अब 530 रुपये का हो गया। जियो ने भी एयरटेल की स्ट्रैटेजी कॉपी कर ली, तो इस रूल को टेलीकॉम कंपनीज ने एक बहाने की तरह यूज़ किया अपने प्राइसेस बढ़ाने के लिए। पर भला क्यों? 5G नेटवर्क। पिछले कुछ सालों में इंडिया की टेलीकॉम कंपनीज ने हजारों करोड़ रुपए खर्च करे हमारे नेटवर्क को अपग्रेड करने के लिए। जैसे 2024 में ही जियो, एयरटेल और वोडाफोन ने 70,000 करोड़ रुपए खर्च करे 5G इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर के लिए। अब कोई ना कोई तो इन पैसों को भरेगा ना, तो कौन होगा वो? सोच क्या रहे हो? मैं और आप ही भरेंगे। इसीलिए टेलीकॉम एनालिस्ट कहते हैं कि अगले कुछ सालों में प्राइसेस हमारे देश में 25 से 35% बढ़ेंगे इस इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर कॉस्ट को रिकवर करने के लिए। पर ये इतना आसान नहीं है। इंडियन कंज्यूमर इतना बेवकूफ थोड़ी है। कई कंज्यूमर्स अब अपने प्लान को डाउनग्रेड कर रहे हैं या फिर अपना प्रोवाइडर ही बदल रहे हैं। और इसीलिए ईवा इंडिया के टेलीकॉम हेड प्रशांत सिंगल कहते हैं कि टेलीकॉम कंपनीज पैसे कमाने की कोशिश कर सकती हैं, पर वो अपने लोअर इनकम यूजर्स को इग्नोर नहीं कर सकते। रियलिटी ये है कि अब हमारी टेलीकॉम मार्केट ऐसी हो गई है जहाँ इतना कॉम्पिटिशन है नहीं। जियो की एंट्री की वजह से 2016 में इंडिया में 1 GB के डेटा की कॉस्ट बस 9 रुपए थी। यार 9 रुपए से तो एक वड़ा पाव नहीं मिलता, आपको 1 GB डेटा मिल रहा था 2016 में। और जियो की स्ट्रैटेजी की वजह से दूसरी टेलीकॉम कंपनीज को भी अपने प्राइसेस कम करने पड़े। ये कंज्यूमर्स के लिए तो अच्छा था, पर बिजनेसेस के लिए बहुत खराब। और इसी वजह से एयरसेल और आइडिया जैसी कंपनीज या तो बंद हो गई या फिर दूसरों के साथ मर्ज हो गई। आज बस 3 ही प्राइवेट प्लेयर्स बचे हैं, जियो, एयरटेल और वोडाफोन। और इन तीनों प्लेयर्स में अच्छी अंडरस्टैंडिंग है। वो एक साथ ये गेम खेल रहे हैं क्योंकि इसको कहा जाता है ओलिगोपोली। यहाँ बहुत कम कंपनीज किसी मार्केट को डोमिनेट करती हैं और वो अपने हिसाब से प्राइसेस घटा और बढ़ा सकती हैं। पर कुछ लोग बोल रहे हैं कि टेंशन मत लो भैया, एक आदमी हमें बचाएगा। कौन? इलॉन मस्क।
Do you really think that Elon Musk is going to save you? He's not going to look at the prices that mobile data companies are charging you and then come up with something that is like fairly cheap in the beginning to pull customers in, and then they will make it expensive to justify that they had to bear losses and everything. If it is 70,000 crore rupees infrastructure that they have laid out, my question is, do we even need 6G at this point? We don't need it, 6G. 5G mobile data is fast enough already, and you can have it for the rest of your life, and it's not going to make a difference. I can see a mobile tower right in my eyesight, and still sometimes when I'm using my mobile phone and 5G data on it, it switches to 4G. It still happens. So you missed my first chat, sir. I'm missing everybody's chat, man. What are you on about? I see your last stream. You are saying, fuck you, a tech lead. You do right, but you don't afraid. and hello, how are you? What? Geo is shit, bro. I just watched 2 YouTube videos and it tells me 50% of data is over. No, actually, I have settings in my phone for that. Low settings for mobile data and high settings for Wi-Fi. But I get what you're saying. If that setting is not turned on, then it will eat your data up like this. And do you know what the scary thing is? Instagram doesn't have a setting like that. Instagram, when you go on it, it will show you the highest quality reels, the highest quality everything. Because on some level, Instagram understands that quality is something that they have to deliver to you in order to make it attractive and in order to keep you on the app for as long as possible. So they know that. That's what it is. And first of all, if you have 1 gigabyte of data for Instagram, that means nothing. It will eat up that 1 gigabyte like this, like how I ate the Maggie just 5 minutes ago. It will just eat it up. Your data means nothing to Instagram. Dude, Starlink will be the costliest of the bunch. It could be. Initially, it could be cheap, but with time, it will also be expensive because obviously there will be a 4th player in the game. Jio, Airtel and VI, and now we have Elon Musk. So now these 4 players will control the market now. You know, that is a problem with everybody in the mobile space. There aren't enough companies that are trying to play the game. Jio making everything 9 rupees for 1 gigabyte was a great way to bankrupt all the other companies that were trying to make a name for themselves. Like how this guy said, Aircel and Idea. I actually had an Aircel number back when I was in BSc Computer Science degree. It was pretty dope. The prices were kind of okay. But now, instead of getting these services cheaper, it is actually more expensive than what we used to have back then. Hey Akshay, bring back BSNL. BSNL actually doesn't have a shot, does it? Anymore. It tried making a name for itself. Didn't you do BCA? Yeah, BSc, bro. When did I say I did BCA? Never said that I did. Don't know if it only happens with me. There is a setting, bro. Check in your YouTube settings. There is something called data saver. So just turn that on and you can last longer with your YouTube videos. What do you think on EV car? A family member buy a MG Windsor for primary use and now 2-month-old car he want to sell. What is your opinion? I think you can buy an electronic vehicle, EV car, if your usage is inside the city. Anything outside the city, if you want to go on long drives, if you want to explore, if you want to travel, don't get an EV car. You will be monumentally fucked if you do that. Jio only worked because it was subsidized by BSNL. I don't understand what that means. Subsidized by BSNL? I don't get it. But still, internet in almost all countries around the world, including Thailand, is pricier than India. It could be. But then look at their infrastructure. Look at their number of subscribers. Look at how much money is getting made in the market. Look at all of those things. This is why it is expensive. India has 1.2 billion people. And if we just do an eyeball test, all of 1.2 billion people has to have a mobile data plan. For obvious reasons. Everybody wants internet, of course. So the number of people is higher than other countries. So if anything, if we follow basic economics, the prices should be cheaper, right? Because it will make the money up in no time. But now my question is, when these companies go into 6G towers, and they will be like, we are pouring 1 lakh crore to install 6G towers, do we even need it, is my question. If 5G barely works, then why not make the plans cheap until you recoup that 70,000 crore over the next 10 years, over the next 15 years or something like that. then move towards 6G. I already am hearing rumors about Jio wanting to install 6G towers and tried testing it out and everything. I don't think that's a good way to, that's a good thing for customers. Recently they found out that Jio was using BSNL towers for its business and they didn't need to pay for that. Now it is found that cost of that use for around 2500 crore. Yeah, I heard that. I also heard that. Yep. I also heard this. Unethical business practices. I have been to these countries. Whenever I return to India, I usually prefer a 1 year plan because for 2500 I can get a year plan in these countries. It's 2000 a month average. This was from when Jio was started. Estonia, Germany, UK, Mauritius, UAE. Oh man, Private Fortune is rich as fuck. He has been to multiple countries. It's the rule of the market. Make people addicted to something cheap, then raise the cost. Of course. And you know what? People knew that. When Jio was the thing, free internet, people knew it, that it's gonna happen. Oh, for your electric vehicle, Anna, don't get an electric vehicle if you want to move outside the city. If you want to drive the car outside the city. Inside city, it's fine. Just for daily office purpose, you going back and forth from the school to the office to the house, it's all right. But yeah, in any other case, get a petrol car. I think the major downgrade for those lower players where the number porting was implemented. Oh yeah, yes. That was a good strategy for companies to get people to switch to their network because they are cheaper than Aircel and Idea. I'm using BSNL Wi-Fi. It's worse, it stopped working when it wants. Oh, I see. Dude, I heard Tesla is coming to our market. Isn't this old news? Tesla already said that they are coming to India, and it's gonna be crazy expensive as well. Tesla car India price 70 lakh rupees it will cost you. 70 lakh is crazy expensive if you ask me. And forget about autopilot. Forget about it. Doesn't matter how much you train the AI models, doesn't matter how much road data you have about India. You can't leave your car just to drive on its own in India. You can't do that. It will crash like this. Hey someone, hey Anas, welcome back. Someone, I think it's the first time here. Jio used to be cheaper. Why did they increase their prices? Because money, bro. That is how companies work. First thing, get everybody addicted, just like this picture right here. Get everybody addicted and then charge them money for the next hit. Before you know it, you have a monopoly. That's how it works.
अब कैसे और वो लोग क्यों गलत है मैं आपको बताता हूँ। इलॉन मस्क स्टारलिंक के ओनर है, एक ऐसी कंपनी जो सैटेलाइट्स के जरिए दुनिया भर में मोबाइल डेटा बेच रही है। अपनी टेक्नोलॉजी की वजह से स्टारलिंक एक बहुत सक्सेसफुल बिजनेस बन गया है इलॉन मस्क के लिए, और वो इंडिया में एंटर करना चाहते हैं। पर मुकेश अंबानी जैसे लोग इलॉन मस्क को इजीली एंटर थोड़ी होने देंगे। मुकेश अंबानी ने सरकार को बोला कि हम एक ऑक्शन रखते हैं सैटेलाइट इंटरनेट राइट्स का। ऑक्शन जैसे आईपीएल प्लेयर्स बेचे जाते हैं। बेसिकली सैटेलाइट राइट्स की नीलामी होगी, जो सबसे ज्यादा दाम देगा वो सैटेलाइट राइट्स जीत जाएगा। पर इसकी वजह से सैटेलाइट राइट्स बहुत एक्सपेंसिव हो जाती, जिसका फायदा टेलीकॉम प्रोवाइडर्स जैसे जियो को मिलता। इसीलिए इलॉन मस्क ने इस चीज को अनप्रेसिडेंटेड बुलाया और बोला कि दुनिया में कहीं भी ऑक्शन नहीं हुई है सैटेलाइट राइट्स, तो भला इंडिया में क्यों हो रही है। इंडियन सरकार ने इसके बारे में सोचा और उन्होंने रूलिंग दी इलॉन मस्क के फेवर में, ना कि मुकेश अंबानी के फेवर में। इसी वजह से सैटेलाइट राइट्स ऑक्शन ही।
Are you crazy, Kittler? Porsche Taycan, it cost 1.6 crore to 2.5 crores, and Tesla is costing 70 lakhs. Is cooler than Tesla. Oh, okay, the car is cooler than Tesla. Oh, okay, I see. Yes, the car is, yeah. This car is available in Forza Horizon 5 when you start the game. I think this is one of the cars that the game lets you play with. True that. Why I said that was they have couple of job openings. Someone, why are you saying hi over and over again, bro?
नहीं करी जाएंगी बल्कि
But Kittler, there is a price difference between Porsche Taycan and Tesla.
एलोकेट करी जाएंगी। इंडियन सरकार डिसाइड करेंगी ये राइट्स किसको दी जाएंगी और सैटेलाइट इंटरनेट रेवोल्यूशनरी
Oh, same Pune accident. Oh, okay, I see. Was it a Taycan? Yeah, it was, yeah.
हो सकता है हमारे देश के रूरल एरियाज, रिमोट गांव, पहाड़ों और रिमोट आइलैंड्स के लिए जहां टेलीकॉम इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर
Yes, GD Manman, I am also suspicious a little bit that someone is Deepak Prasad. Well, if they give me a link to open up in my browser, I'm going to do an NSFW check like yesterday anyway. So it's not gonna work. You know, EV car battery replace cost is 7 to 8 lakh after 5 years. Yeah. Merkur AI. Verna Pro Max. EV car battery replace cost is 7 to 8 lakh. Because there is no engine, is it? Battery is. Did you see that website offline? I did. And it's the same one clip that was shared before when I fell for it. But anyway, not gonna happen again. And Merkur AI. Yeah, EV cars basically, battery is like, the core component. So of course it's going to be expensive. It doesn't seem to be AI to me. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be AI to me. This is hiring, this is interviews, this is candidates, this is companies. Nope. क्या कर रहे हो भाई? Just chill stream, bro.
बहुत कमजोर है पर क्या स्टार
Battery for an EV is about 30 to 30% of the vehicle cost. Yeah, because battery is everything, isn't it? The driving, the car components, internals, everything is centered around battery. Of course, it's going to be expensive. I would say not 30%. I would say 60%. Actually, 60%. Yeah.
लिंक जियो और एयरटेल के साथ डायरेक्टली कम्पीट करेगा? नहीं, दोनों एयरटेल और जियो ने स्टारलिंक के साथ पार्टनरशिप फिक्स कर ली है, इसलिए स्टारलिंक जियो और एयरटेल का डायरेक्ट कॉम्पिटिटर नहीं होगा। इसका मतलब है कि हमारे मोबाइल डेटा प्राइसेस अभी घटने नहीं वाले अनलेस स्टारलिंक की टेक्नोलॉजी इतनी एडवांस हो जाए कि वो अपने दाम घटा पाए, पर उसके लिए हमें वेट करना पड़ेगा, जैसे आप मेरे वीडियोस के लिए वेट करते हो 01 के चैनल पर। तो सब्सक्राइब करो एंड मीट यू नेक्स्ट टाइम।
It's not gonna be. Mobile data is down the drain. It is so down the drain. They are value at 2 billion. Okay. Bro, Volkswagen Golf GTI will launch soon. Huh? It's already out, bro. Not in India. I get it. Expected price to be 52 lakh rupees. I don't like this car. This is a hatchback, isn't it? But then you can say Tata Punch is also an hatchback. But it's actually a mini SUV. So that's why. Okay, what should we watch next? Now Ashton Hall is natty or not.
This is the year that Windows laptop top end and then the base model, the 365. And both these chips have great performance, particularly the 370, and they're also very energy efficient.
No, actually, content strike is not a bad thing. I will get content claimed because of it, and then all of the money that this live stream will make will actually go towards them. That's the idea. So I can watch literally anything that I want. It's alright. It's just that if I do and I don't trim it out, then I'm not gonna make any money off of these live streams. Have you seen Primetime why I stopped using AI code editors? I have. So let's yesterday I saw this video about professional programming, but I did not get to the point of what it was.
2019 Tesla days, those are pretty popular days down in Tesla. Though I would never make the same purchase again, not for political reasons, just because the cars are quite low quality, very overpriced, and a hell to repair or maintain. It's a very good basis to build a good argument, I think. I think this is literally muscle memory. Well, it's actually like spinal memory, to be completely fair. Everyone talking about it. But this is actually a really good, I think this is actually a pretty great basis for an argument. My experience with AI code editors, working with AI-powered code editors was somewhat similar. Initially, I felt that I completed work a lot faster when assisted by AI. The work I was doing most of the time was not super complex, and AI felt like putting my Tesla on FSD. I could just guide the machine to do the work for me. Yeah, in my free time, I started working on side projects on my personal account on my work device. On this account, I did not have access to Copilot and other cool, fancy AI tools. This is when using AI started to feel very similar to the Tesla FSD story. Yeah, now that I got done using Cursor for a week, honestly, going back to NeoVim, sometimes I'm in here, and when I start going here and I go like this, all right, or I go param, and I'm like, gosh, just auto-completed already for me. Yeah, I have a snippet, but then I have to go like number, and then I have to go number, and then I have to like go number, right? Oh my gosh, I already know what you know what I want, I know what I want, just make it happen. Right, and if I use Copilot, I could get that back on. But Copilot's also super annoying everywhere else because Copilot's like, actually.
And now we have Deepak Prasad, the Guruji simp, the fucking simp of a tech lead in our channel. Yeah, keep crying about it, Deepak. Make sure to go to your Guruji and cry about it like a bitch. I'm a trader. I can buy you how much money you need. What? Do you know Devyansh Gupta? The freelancer scam situation, the Pathwise project. Have you seen Primetime? Yeah, I've seen it. Who the fuck is Solo Leveling guy? It's the same Deepak from yesterday, bro. In the UK, pay just as much income tax, but in return you get subsidized healthcare. What is the use of earning a higher salary if you're going to spend all at the end of the day? Grocery bills are crazy high. If you want to have a family of 4 and have only 1% earning, it's a nightmare. Very scary situation. Yeah.
And it's always wrong like 95% of the time, it feels like, and just makes me feel like I'm gonna go bonkers. Oh my gosh. I just hate using it. It's like pair programming with the most annoying person in the universe. You just get to see their thoughts just all the time. All right, anyways, I felt less competent at doing what I was quite basically software development than a year or so before. All of a sudden, it made very clear to me how reliant I had become on.
Okay, I'm not sure if you're trolling Jaddu Devansh, but you're gonna get banned if you keep this up.
AI tools. I don't think this is a bad thing, right? Like, I'm not sure if it's a bad thing. I have to think about this more, but I'm not quite positive if just programming is the end all be all. I think that you lose a lot of really keen sense of what's going on when you don't type it yourself. And I think that you lose a lot of mastery and you lose a lot of just like familiarity with the API and you lose like, but I could also argue that LSP in some sense makes the exact same thing happen. That the LSP itself also makes you lose some of that quality that when it comes to being a really good programmer. I think they're on a near...
No. LSP doesn't do that. LSP does not do that. Thing is, LSP is an assistant tool in a sense, but you have to know what you're about to write so that the LSP can complete it for you. So, string length in PHP, right? If I know that the next line has to be string length, I have to compare it with something and I type str, Then the LSP gives it to me that it should be strlen. I feel like it's alright to use it. It doesn't hamper your skills and everything. You knew before you wrote strlen that this is what I need in the upcoming string token. So it's alright to use an LSP. It doesn't hamper your skills as a software developer. No. That is something I disagree. Said reacting to the primetime, reacting to an article inception going on. Sell your channel. Okay. You're about to get banned, Jaddu Devansh. Keep this up. You're gonna get banned. Don't eat chevron. Oh, True Value. How did I forget you, man? Welcome back to my channel and have fun. Yeah, getting timed out. Solo leveling. I'm already inclined to. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know solo leveling. Yes, I know. Why his name is Devansh. Yeah, I think he's trolling. And he's trolling you, Algorithm Soft. I think that's what's happening. Solo leveling, I know it's, yeah, I know who are you. You are alright. But it's actually Deepak Kumar that got banned. Not gonna ban you though. You're alright. Who is True Value? True Value was here some time ago, calling me mid and everything. Like you remember that video, right? Mid the IT guy. So that's what this guy is.
Same level. Not quite. They're like they're a different in magnitude, not a difference in kind. Anytime I defined a function, I paused in my editor to wait until the AI tools would write the implementation for me. It took some effort to remember what the syntax was to write a unit test by hand. Yes, the old Copilot pause. So this is a real effect. For those that are using AI regularly, just try writing without it for a second. Try writing without Copilot, and you'll realize that you just like stop, and your brain just like literally turns off. LSP for faster navigation, by the way, is very, very good. I like that. You like literally turn off your brain, and it's just super annoying, and you're like, why am I turning it off all the time? With my work, AI started to become less useful over time as well. Not only did it take out the fun for me, but I started to feel a bit insecure about making some implementation decisions myself. Oh, interesting. Outsourcing the decisions to the AI seemed a lot easier, but sometimes the AI couldn't figure things out, even with the best prompts. It was quite clear that because I did not practice the basics often, I was less capable with the harder parts as well. So this actually was an argument within there was a paper by Microsoft and Carnegie Mellon about the effects of turning off critical thinking and using AI. And they made this really great argument. I forget there's an author that talks about to do the hard things requires you to do the easy things millions of times. And so one of their kind of core arguments in the paper.
Honestly, this should have ended right here. This last line that you read right here is basically what I think should be the main point of the article. That's all this is. You start turning off your brain a little too much. You start getting comfortable a little bit too much. And then when you are required to use your brain for something, you freak out. And you're like, holy crap, I can't do the thing I used to do so easily before. What happened with this? Oh no. This was alright. I feel like this one was okay. You get that in many racing games. I'm just saying, I don't even famous. Why he's trolling me? Who cares? Carry on, Jaddu. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Another one of these trolls. Bye bye. Not gonna tolerate it anymore. How to read technical documentation and use it to build projects, learn new things. You just answered your own question, bro. Read documentation. That's the answer. I don't feel like you're lost on anything. You're actually on the right track. If you're going to documentation, you're kind of on the right track. 50% of the way you are there. First of all, algorithm, you don't have to be famous to be trolled. People who want to troll, they will troll anybody. They don't care who's famous and who's not. First of all, what makes you think that I am famous? I'm a nobody, bro. I saw and tried myself yesterday. GPT made web dev projects just by a statement with full functionality. I don't know what projects to make now. What kind of GPT are you working with, bro? And first of all, there is a lot of problems out in the real world. Pick a repo, pick a software that you think you will use on a daily basis, and just contribute to it in open source. Right? What is RAG? RAG, something like that. I have heard it. Reinforcement something. It is related to AI. I'm not sure. I can't remember this right now. Ferrari 488 Pista. What? Hey bro, I'm late today. No problem. Vaikon. These type of glitches are normal in racing games. I feel like it's okay. You are... 1 second, let me check. What is this?
We Deliver is hiring. Hurry over to their main office on 13 Farrell Street.
I should go there ASAP. Desperately need a job.
Why does this game look like AI generated assets and everything? Isn't it? Let me raise the quality a little bit.
Oh, come on. Mr. Palmer left the car in reverse. Winston, sir, Winston Green.
With the help of We Deliver, anyone can enjoy the luxuries of the mainland. We deliver anything.
It looks like a fun game though. It looks like a fun game. Not gonna lie. Hey, I know this guy. He goes into Florida deep forest and everything, and he makes these yoink. Yeah.
I ended up getting yoinked by this sweetheart. He got me on the leg, but it doesn't hurt. Ooh, chameleon. Yoink.
This guy is fearless, man. He's fearless. Goes into deep woods at night and just picks up animals just like that. Oh. Oh man, this is crazy. Like these crocodiles and everything, he's not scared at all. He's insane. Funerals on Sunday. Many people say that if this guy stops posting, we know why. I feel too much fear when I open some repo. I feel same as Ishan from Tare Zameen Par when he saw books. Nah, it's alright. Emptiness within you fuels creativity. Okay, what are you on about, VG? Unspoken expectation equal to premeditated resentments. Huh? That young guy is hilarious. Yeah, he is. What are you on about, VG? First time you come to the stream and you're dropping hard quotes. What are you on about?
Who is Winston? A madman. Are you blind? A victim. He's like a fine piece of equipment with just a few loose screws.
At We Deliver, we pride ourselves on completing every delivery.
We're reshaping the very essence of delivery services to ensure that every package is delivered with utmost efficiency.
My bad.
Hey, that delivery's mine, mate. This is just the beginning.
There's something off about you, kid. I just know it.
It's actually, it looks like a fun game. Yeah, it looks like a fun game. I feel too much fear. Nah, it's alright, bro. Just cooking. WASM. WASM means something, isn't it? Bro, enable live captions next time.
never encountered a case as unprecedented as this one.
You think you can push me around? Well,
VG, first of all, what are you cooking? It's so random. Until death, all defeats are psychological. What drugs have you taken? Check Detective Dodson game. Okay, I'll check.
I have news for you.
Focus fire on the new target.
You ain't no ordinary courier.
You don't know what you're dealing with.
How come there's no record of Winston Green, huh? I'm done explaining myself to you.
Life's full of ups and downs. Sometimes we stumble and fall.
If I learned anything, it's that some things are just out of our control.
This looks like a fun game. Yeah. Amazon same day delivery driver. This is like a much crazier but cooler version of Paperboy. Can't believe this game has better destruction than Battlefield 2042. This is a good game. MDMA. Yeah. Bro, for your live stream. I can't have captions for my live stream now, can I? Can I? I don't think there's an option. Captions. Nope. It's just not there. Anyway. What's MDMA? MDMA is a drug, bro. Quite a ride. What is this? Okay, tell me one thing. Have any of you played the game Firewatch? This game? This game? Have any of you played it? Okay, GD11 is tripping right now. What are you trying to say? Happiness calculator. What? Bro, I think technical documentation is full raw. Then I don't figure it out. I use GPT to understand, then go to YouTube again. Tutorial hell. Dinesh, you're in a bad spot, bro. Obviously, beautiful V equal to obviously. Okay. But I felt that this is too slow of a game, right? Like, does this game have any replayable quality to it? If you finish it once, do you want to go back to it and finish it again? Like, is there a quality? Its ambience is good. I tried this game some time ago. I ended up not liking it. I don't know why. This is the problem with games like this and RDR2, Red Dead Redemption. It's so slow in the beginning that I know that it's going to pay off later. But for some reason, I just can't get there. I can't believe I am the problem now, that I need instant gratification and instant boom boom, like explosions everywhere, going everywhere, gunfights and everything right from the beginning. I am part of the problem now. I just played it till that stage where you see girls on in the forest or water body. Okay, I don't know what that is. VG is completely tripping now. Minecraft mid with RTX खेला है? No. Nope. The logo ain't forming on YouTube chat. I don't think that it will form on YouTube chat. It's a good game, you should try. I guess I can try. We'll see. Hey there, Weekend. Welcome back.
In competitive gaming, nothing gets in the way of victory faster than bad comms. Level up your lingo with the Razer Skibidi, the world's first AI-powered brain rot translator headset. Auto-translate Gen Z voice chats in real time with a push of a button.
What the Sigma? We're getting mobbed.
What does that mean?
Your team needs support.
Sounds good. Got it.
Seamlessly translate in-game chats. Transform your normal speech into brain rot on the fly.
We're losing top. Going back to base.
Top is cooked. I'm on my way, chat.
Turn from boomer to OK boomer with brain rot translations for your favorite apps.
Skibidi, I'm gonna need some help introducing myself to my crush.
How about this?
Awesome.
Making Gen Z easy. The Razer Skibidi. Soon available with toilets. Warning, Razer is not responsible for any brain rot caused by prolonged use of the Razer Skibidi. If you experience speech impairment, discomfort, or any signs of brain rot, stop using it immediately and seek medical.
Oh man. 5 days ago. I see. But still, funny video. Oh yeah, I know this. I'm gonna get content claimed for this music. But yeah, I know this texture pack. Apparently you can also do it with Cyberpunk. You can make it look exactly like real life. Cyberpunk real life mod. Yeah, you can do this. It literally looks like real world. It is so good now. How just one person program tear down? Okay, we'll get to it. Only when these things move, that's when you see that, okay, it is not, it is a video game. It's not real life. But looking at this on static, just a bike standing around, literally looks like real life. Your GPU is going to melt if you try this in your laptop or something. I think I should also play Cyberpunk now. After the Blade Runner DLC went viral, everybody started flocking to Cyberpunk. Let me see how many people are playing it right now. Number of players playing today. Steam charts. 32,000 players right now are playing Cyberpunk. I should also get into this. That will burn out even the biggest GPUs at 4K. Even if I can get 4K 60, I'm happy. It's path tracing. It won't run on laptop with path tracing. 32K is less lol. But still it is respectable. 32K is not a small number, bro. And right now it is like Indian time afternoon. I think when it gets towards night time, it will rise again to 44,000. And look at this. 30th March, it had 55,000 players of Cyberpunk. And all-time peak is 1,054,000 players. It's not a bad number. It's a good number. Looks like we are both on same track. Nah, still a student. I should also get into this Cyberpunk.
Interesting that they simply just sell themselves, and Teardown is one of those games. What's interesting about this game specifically is that with an almost $0 marketing budget, this game blew up, making $57 million in Steam sales and even more off the console edition of the game. Now, if you're unfamiliar, Teardown is an unhinged game where you're the owner of a financially stricken demolition company, and your mission is to do whatever it takes to make money. And Teardown, I think, is a perfect example of what an indie game should be. So, how did the developer pull this all off? Who is the secret man behind this project, and how was a game as technically complex as this programmed by just one person? This is Dennis Gustafsson, and his story starts over 2 decades ago. In 2001, he started a turned out to be a smash hit, breaking over 100 million downloads. The studio would continue to make a number of other games before shutting down in 2017, and this is where Gustafsson did a full 180 and went back to making physics-based destruction games.
Now, since I come from a physics background, that's...
You can only hope to be on such a level.
Software called Magica Voxel was taking off, which let users make 3D art out of cubes. And these cubes are exactly what Gustafsson needed to 1. Make nice, clean bricks, and 2. Make...
I have completed Cyberpunk 2077, it's very good. Okay, I'll try.
A game that would actually run reasonably well.
Man, Dinesh and Arindam, they're about to go on a date, it seems like.
So he started work on his own game engine in the C++ programming language, developing his own unique rendering and physics system.
Rendering in Teardown is very different from most other games in that it's traversing volumetric space rather than outputting.
GD11, you should actually go. You should actually go intern for this guy, GD11. You are into game dev, I know. That would be your Microsoft level internship if you got to work under this guy. Oh, Smash Hit was my favorite mobile game in 2015. For real. Thanks for the platform.
August 2018, he had begun sharing clips of his game on Twitter, which started to get decent traction. He continued work on the game over the course of the year, adding the first vehicles, the wood plank system, experimenting with enemies, and even adding fluid simulation mechanics for smoke from his Sprinkle series of games. But this is where the game had a huge problem. See, Gustafsson and...
He would never take me. Actually, he can if you are able to showcase some games that you made on your time, showing him that you have the ability to not just vibe code a game, but you can actually make something. Like, forget, vibe coding is not even in the realm of game development, I feel like. Dinesh Arindam. So, I don't think you can build physics like this using vibe coding. No, I don't believe it.
Bengston had decided early on not to add enemies to the final game.
Enemies, we could have added that, but that was an early decision to not do that. Partly because I'm not that keen on violence in games. I don't think it's necessary. I think it's sloppy to put it in there just to get a challenge. It's much more interesting when you have other challenges.
Instead, their goal was to make the game revolve around getting from point A to B. But the issue was that if you're able to destroy everything in your way and destroy every wall, then there really wasn't any challenge at all. In other words, they had no game.
A lot of that didn't work. And trying to come up with these artificial restrictions.
Tech bromance. Yeah.
Yeah, just gave up basically. But then I picked it up.
Main problem is finding the right people, because game dev needs you to learn asset modeling, music, etc. Forget the programming part, that can be done. The main problem is learning the above mentioned. You can outsource the work, but it requires a lot of money. Yep. Game dev is one of the most expensive things you can pursue. Alright, I'm gonna ping Discord for Scribble in 9 minutes. Somebody inform Limo that we are about to play. 1:30 we will play Scribble. Check Fortnite stats. Fortnite easily, I feel like. $1,116,000 players right now. All-time peak 4 months ago was 14 million. Damn. Estimated earnings $66,000. Crazy. This is nuts. Absolute nuts. Rajesh, I'm warning you, behave nicely. You're gonna get banned once again. I'm getting seriously tired of the trollers and everybody. YouTube is slowly bringing back 2011 style of ads in its UI. Really? Okay, not me because I have premium. But yeah, I can see.
On my own after that, and I spent another 6 months doing more prototypes. And
the game now actually required strategy. You had to manage and plan how to best use the tools and vehicles you had at your disposal to complete the missions on time. By the end of 2019, the game was starting to get even more attention from magazines and YouTubers.
I got to play Teardown. The version I played has a tutorial and 2 full maps.
Hey, real quick, so this video is sponsored by you guys. My name's Alex, I've been making video games for 8 years, here are my qualifications, and if you're interested at all in learning to make video games, check out the first link in the description. Basically, it's a bunch of courses all in one package, similar to Udemy, except I hold your hand, I give you one-on-one help through calls and messages if you get stuck, and there's like a community component.
Nice.
Million copies in just its first 2 years. What I find most interesting though is that this game pretty much sold itself with very little marketing. It seems like nowadays indie devs are obsessed with marketing, some going as far as to say that advertising the game is more important than making the game itself. But I feel like Teardown is a very clear example of how proper ideation and making something visually interesting are what sets a breakout success apart from a mediocre game.
For me at least, I never spent, I don't know, I wouldn't say any time, but almost no time at all thinking about marketing, and try to come up instead with something that looks unique, that you can make fun videos of, or like that, something that appeals. And there's no question marketing actually like it.
I think what we can take away from Teardown is that indie developers have one
9/11, of course. Of course. That's what the gaming community is. They have to do this. No Man's Sky in 2025 is a completely different game. The reason that I'm looking for a new game now is because I have finished Marvel Spider-Man 2 and in the New Game Plus mode as well, with all of the capabilities that you get from fresh game into New Game Plus. So you get to play the story with enhanced capabilities, and I'm just now at 35 or 40 please, I'm having lunch. But then Limo, do you not think that it would be unfair for everybody to wait just so you can finish your lunch? You still have 5 minutes. You can finish your lunch and then join us in the game. भाई सिर्फ मैगी खा के पेट कैसे भर जाता है? No, it doesn't. Maggie is not a lunch item for me, bro. It's not. My actual lunch is actually chola bhatura. That is something that my wife made. So I will go eat that after the stream. But for now, for this stream, eating just a small bowl of Maggie, it's fine for me. I don't get hungry. Maybe play Satisfactory if you like open world building. Chole bhature is better than Maggie. Of course it is better than Maggie. But yeah. Do you know what? I'm actually scared of just one game, and it is named Factorio. I'm actually scared of this one game. I never got into understanding what is Factorio and how to play it and what are the mechanics. Never got into it. Because see right here, The most addictive game, 4.3 million views. I have heard that some people that play this game, Factorio, they go to sleep and in their sleep they are still playing the game in their heads. Like they are visualizing the assets and everything moving around in their dreams. And I'm pretty sure if you check the comments, guy sounds like Kilks Philip. See, I once spent like 6-7 hours with my lower body completely still trying to make my factory better, and when I turned like 4 AM, I stopped, stood up, and almost fell because my legs were completely asleep. Like this is what... Satisfactory, same though, but 3D. Oh, okay, I see. See? After plus 5,000 hours in-game, watching this kind of video makes me remember why this game is worse than crack. And it also reminds me that I shouldn't be watching this video. Instead, I should be expanding. After playing Factorio for the last 75 hours without sleep, I can confirm this is top tier crack. When does Factorio end? When the magic smoke starts coming out of my computer. I'm telling you, this is the one game that scares me a little bit. Come to Destiny 2. I think I have Destiny 2 in my Epic Games. I think so.
Just entered 1.0. As some of you know, I've already done 100 days in this game. However, about halfway through my last 100 days playthrough, they announced 1.0.
No, it's not unfair. Do a poll. You're just trying to stall, aren't you? Not gonna work. Hey, Strange Quark, we are about to play Scribble in some time.
Which completely changed the game. It gave it an ending, it gave it a whole ton of new stuff, and not to mention screwed up my last world. So for these reasons and my love of this game, I decided to start a new products into the storage room. Over here, again, we've got Munitions Corner or Consumables Corner. That's actually a better name. Consumables Corner, where all the consumables, weapons...
I feel like this will take a lot of time for me to... understand how this game works. If you put Sommer Slope in a constructor, then you put your power slugs in it. Man, this is crazy. Okay, Rajesh, you are this close to getting banned now. You are this close. I think I'll end up downloading. Don't do it, I would say. Private Fortune, don't do it. Does that think that the world revolve around him? Who are you talking to, Abdul? Dimple is a girl, bro. The burnout is real. I have had playthrough in Satisfactory. Once was back in its on the early release and then now in 1.0. But I'm planning to continue this one. 1.1 is a good update too, recently added. Oof.
And this probably filters and stuff will go here. The morning of day 16, I am back to the primitive age by handcrafting a bunch of encased industrial beams to finish.
Factorio, a game about automation, feeling that only the strongest, most refined crack can emulate. You'll have to make some sacrifices if you want to play Factorio. Only small things though, like socializing.
The assemblers are my friends.
Or sleep. Factory isn't going to build itself. Unless you literally make it build itself. Or food. Come on, bro, there's raw fish. You can just eat the raw fish, bro. Come on, it's good. It's got a lot of calories, bro. Just eat the raw fish. There's heaps of protein, bro. Just eat it.
I have come here to chew ass.
Once you've built your starter factory, got some blue science, and scratched Jimbo's expansion itch, things start getting interesting and more difficult. You'll probably start to notice that the game becomes less about making items than it does about transporting items. This is measured with also a convenient way of measuring urethral diameter. There are several ways to transport items, some of which are more effective than others. Number 1. manually moving them in and out of your inventory. Definitely the highest throughput, but not automated at all, and only reserved for Factorio plebs, like myself. Making inserter lines. Why? Belts. The staple of any solid base. Fairly high throughput, depending on which of the 3 tiers of belt you use. More belts can be added in parallel when even higher throughput is needed. Usually belts will end up pretty messy.
What's with the what's with the throughput and everything? I don't want to get into this game anymore. I feel like the more I watch this, the more I'm susceptible to fall into this game. Okay. Hardest part is load balancing items between machines. How cheap cold drinks are getting, and how natural fresh juices and Indian drinks are double the price. Yep, it is. It is crazy. Alright, let's play. Huh? There we go. Actually, I'll keep it 80. Or is there a 70? Let's keep 70. Game mode normal. Word count 2, hints 1. And white. Alright, let's play. Fun fact. Give me 5 minutes getting my drawing tablet. Oh, hi bro, happy Sri Ram Navami. Yeah bro, happy Ram Navami to you and everybody who it applies to. Fun fact, Roblox is the second biggest marketplace for games. Oh, really? Alright, let's G Demon 1 hasn't joined just yet. Has he? I'll join 1 minute. Okay, so private is here. Limo is here. Dananamu is here. Devansh is here. Steampunk private. Alright. Let's start. G Demon, you can join midway, bro. It's alright. Don't panic and everything. Private, you're the first one. Pick a good word. Anybody who wants to join in, please join in. Today I'm on my laptop so I can join. On phone it's tough. Alright, here we go. Oh. Good drawing. That's a good drawing. Boomer. Oh, I see. I thought you're calling me a boomer. I'm downloading Factorio. If I lose my job, I'll let you know. Yeah, don't do it, bro. Don't do it. It's not worth it. Kick Devansh. Why? What is it? I can't make it out. What is it? Shit. Castle. Oh. Ah. Shit. It was castle. क्या हुआ? ओए? আজকের ম্যাগিটা কোথায়? আমি খেয়ে নিয়েছি ব্রো। I already ate my Maggie, bro. Okay, who's drawing this? Gaurav Saha. I already ate my Maggie today, bro. It's alright. What the hell is this? Okay, who's this? This is Spend, na? How is this call, Dana Ramu? I am moving up the ranks, GD11, don't worry. Limo is still number 1, you are number 4th, I am number 5th. We are both... Get fucked, bro. What? Oh, villain. Of course. GD11 left the room. What? Oh. I see. Hey Saksham, welcome back bro. AM Creation, welcome back bro. You want to join the game? Join it with us bro. What the? What game is this? Thank God. Just in the nick of time, I got it. What is this? What's going on here? You guys play this game outside of right here. Ah, got it. Damn. Hey, the Nom VG. I lost all points. GG's. Yep. But you're not so far away from me, it seems like. The Nom VG, welcome back, bro. Join the game if you want. Banking. No, it's not banking, it's the cashier. What's up? It's this thing. What was the last word? What was the last word? Oh, what was the last word? Can somebody tell me? Oh, what was the last word? Can somebody tell me what was the last word, please? I didn't see it. What was the board thingy with the black dots in it? Minesweeper. Oh, I see. Okay. Devan says dog. Say Patrick. Panther? How the fuck is this This is trash. This was trash. Thanks for hint. This was trash. Panther. Abdul Aziz, join the game, bro. Oh. Something happened to my stream. Something happened to my stream. Something happened to my stream. Abdul, join the game, bro. Join the game. Uncle. Oh, I see. How's family? Doing good, bro. Doing good. Wow, wow. It's been a while since you joined in. Otherwise, everything going good, bro. Something happened to my Twitch stream. Can somebody? There you go. Oh, come on, GD, man. You can't get my answer. Ha 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 ha. Nuo is the winner. Wow. So, Limo, you had to take an L. Can't believe. Yeah, stream disconnected. Something happened. Very, very, very late today. Yeah, no problem, bro. I'm still here for 10 more minutes. It's alright. L Scribble for making me lose all my points. Alright. Something happened to this stream 2 hours ago. Yeah. Something happened. to my Twitch. I will check it out later after this one. But I think for now, yeah, I need to close this. I was 8th. Yeah, it's alright, Manas. I think you joined in late, it seems like. Yeah, anyway, I will check it out what happened. Gom in a sigh. Yeah, life has been crazy lately. It's good to hear everything's fine with you. What's going on? Seems like fun oriented stream today. Haha. Yeah, sort of. It's just a game. You didn't get the first rank, so now it's just a game. I see how that works. L scribble. Yeah, good way. चलो दर्शन हुए आज आपके. Said to avoid trollers, just add a criteria that you need to be stopped for 2 days or something. No, but they can still do it. I mean, I am getting recurring trollers like True Value or Rajesh the coding guy. Rajesh, like, screw you, bro. Go fuck yourself. But yeah, you can block spammer from settings. They can never spam in chat. All other YouTubers do that. Where is the setting, bro? Tell me, where is the setting? Comments, moderation. Is it this one? Moderation strict? Basic? Does that work? Changes saved. Comments and ratings. Customization. Monetization. Yeah, that's all there is, it seems like. Rajesh is from USA. No, he's not from USA. He's from Karnataka, bro. He's from Karnataka. Also the guy. He's from Bangalore. Just make a few people mod. Easy. But it is literally just a game. Yes. It is literally a game. Yes. I call it cope. The same word you use against me. I call it cope. You did not get the first rank. Same thing, Bobo. I'm saying no first rank and excuses come. Yep. Deepak from yesterday. Yeah, he did manage to make an appearance today. He got banned, so he's now out. It almost seems like people are getting a little bit too comfortable by throwing shots at me. Yeah, previously, I used to tolerate it, but not anymore. The moment you say something inappropriate, you're banned instantly. I'm not going to tolerate that anymore. Why on earth is there a need to troll people who bring value? Is this jealousy or hatred? What is it? I don't know what that is. It's just they have nothing better to do in their lives. So now they think that, okay, let's get some entertainment by throwing inappropriate comments at this YouTuber. First of all, this kind of stream is not meant to bring value. This is why I name it Chill Stream. All we are doing here is just watch couple videos and just chill out with the community. That's all I'm doing. It's not really adding any value now, is it? But still, the idea of entertainment for some people can change a little bit, where they feel like, let's troll this guy. True. Well, you didn't come first either, but I'm not making excuses now, am I? I don't care. I'm just playing this for fun. And I haven't come first like so long now. The only time that it happened was when G Demon wasn't here, when you weren't here. Then it was like 5 people we were playing on a random Sunday or Saturday. I can't remember. It was a long time ago. Only then I was like, I'm the first ranker now. And I knew at the time if G Demon 1 or you were there, then I wouldn't get it. So pretty much apart from that, every game I don't score the first rank. I know I won't. But I play it for fun. I don't make excuses like you, Dimple. Also, random links. He needs to practice. No, I don't. I don't practice Scribble. Like you guys. I know some of you play Scribble outside of my streams. I know. But I don't need to practice it. It's alright. Yo, that Asmongold video thumbnail is kinda... Where is Asmongold? Where is Asmongold? This is what I'm saying. It's a game and for fun. Do you play Valo? I played... But where is Asmongold? I can't see. I'm not finding it. I am not finding it. Asmongold, Asmongold. 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 Where is Asmongold? Oh, this one. I see. My crazy ex-girlfriend is back. Yep. Sus thumbnail. Yeah. I understand, you are absolutely right. I feel like regardless of whatever the stream is about, the person himself does bring value outside of stream. How people are so filled with hate. Yeah. Fair. Do I play Valorant? I used to. I can play it once again if there is some incentive to play it with my members. I feel like Itachi and the one who knocks, they literally don't have time to play games with me. So I've thought about doing this sort of thing where if you choose to become a member of this channel, then I will play games with you. But then I'm like, nah, let's not do that. Does anyone over here enjoy Sudoku? I don't enjoy Sudoku. I don't know for what reason. It's just too easy for me. Maybe it isn't. Maybe it's the wrong perspective I have towards Sudoku. But he is blind. Ex-girlfriend, that video. It's so hard to watch. You just clicked on it. He literally is scrolling above it. Valo, maybe we will have to carry Sid to play Fortnite with me. Dimple is now raging. I understand the anger, Dimple. Don't worry. It happens. You will get first rank next time. The undisputed champ lost once and now she is raging. You don't even play Valo. What the hell do you mean that you have to carry me through Valorant? You don't play it yourself. Okay guys, I think that's it for today. Yeah, it is 2 PM. I know. I can say it. Alright guys, that's enough for today. Have you played Dota 2? No, I don't. No, I haven't. Dota, I haven't tried it for the sole reason that I haven't tried Factorio. The same reason. It's incredibly addictive, and I know it is incredibly addictive. It's why I haven't tried it. Because what if I get into it and before I know it, weeks go by and I'm just playing Dota? It's an online game, isn't it? That's also the thing. Like grinding out for items and everything, it takes little hours. I don't want to invest it. What was your rank? My rank? Bro, I'm a complete noob in Valorant. What do you mean by rank? Guys, let us all contribute. Towards what, bro? For G Demon. Ah, okay. I will meet you guys next week, same time, and now I have to go Chola Bhature. I used to play Valo. I've stopped it for the past 2 years. It's leaving today. Okay, bye bye bhaiya. Have a nice day. Yeah, bye bro. Also, first of all, that Asmongold thumbnail that I did not see, it kind of tells you how committed I am to my wife. It kind of tells you I don't look at other women anymore. So no matter how sus the thumbnail is, I just go right by without even realizing it. Oh, there is another careers and job in urban planning for geographers, the geocologist. Man, that is a little bit eh. Mine was silver too. I don't know what that is. What if you were ignoring it on purpose? Nope. Wasn't ignoring it on purpose, bro. Any sort of, like, that's what happens. This is something that happens when you are in a committed relationship. I don't think that you are in one, G-Demon1. I think you're a loner. But when you will get into one, that's when you will realize that it kind of, all the other women kind of blurs out in your vision. You don't look at them anymore. It hasn't happened to you. I can understand. You're just in college. So it could be that you are cringe, you are a loner, you are single, all of those things. So right now you are finding it difficult to relate that with me. But any other people who are in relationships, committed relationships, I think they can easily understand what I mean. He's trying to impress his wife. He did it on purpose. My wife is not even in this room right now. She is in the kitchen. What the hell? Anyone plays Population 1 VR? Like, people are actually here. Bola hi nahi. We said name. Are there people here who actually play VR games? I can't get with the idea of strapping something on my head to block out everything that is out there. I just can't do it. It's much easier playing games on laptops. It's far better playing on a laptop. And especially given how warm it is these days, I'll be sweating like a bitch in that VR headset. Because why would he bring it up? Think his wife is watching the stream. No, she's in the kitchen right now. She's not watching. I know. I don't want to be into one loner forever. I want to have cats. Bro literally bashed us gooners. How to date a girl, bro? I'm 20. So call me gooner in 20 ways. Bro, I don't give out relationship advice. I don't feel like that is my strong suit. I don't know how to date a girl. You just have to treat it like a job interview. You have to be open to getting rejections. Also, there is one more threat. When you get rejected in a corporate interview, that interviewer doesn't spread information about you. That, oh, look at this guy, he tried to interview with me and all. With women, that does happen. When you propose to somebody and she ends up rejecting you, then she will go to her friends and she will point them at you, being like, look at this guy, he tried to propose me. And that entire friend group is now blocked out. So you have to find new group of women to date, and just hope that it doesn't blow up in your face. I think Demon is an eligible single bachelor. Yeah, of course, he is a college student. Of course, he is a bachelor. This is a personal question. You can skip it. Nah, it's alright. Okay, bye, sir, and ignore all the stoller, all that Deepak and you suck, and Devans Gupta is also Deepak. Maybe block all of them. Yes, Umesh. First of all, you don't say anything, Umesh, and now you speak up when you're leaving. He can show to his wife later. I don't have to. Bro offended some people like it was nothing. Yeah, of course. Put UPI ID on stream for Miku. What? You actually posted a UPI ID? Doesn't seem like it. Yep. Doesn't seem like you put a UPI ID. Bro got rejected in... who hurt you said? For real, he's hurt. Bro got rejected in college. Of course I got rejected in college. Of course I did. But then I didn't give up. That's the thing. And I ended up not giving up throughout my entire college time. Did not give up. Of course, everybody gets rejected sometimes. No matter if you are the most handsome looking guy, the richest and the funniest, all three at the same time, you can still get rejected by women. It's not a big deal. At least not anymore. Not once but twice. He's sharing his personal experience. Umesh is a valid silent viewer. Yeah, he didn't speak up the entire time. And just before leaving, he is like, bye-bye. Actually, I'm Anna. My original name is Umesh. Ah, I see. I see. How much for Miku? It's actually 332 rupees that he's asking for. Not asking for, I would say crying for. Crazy persistent. So today I changed to original. But I would never get into giving out relationship advice, because that is a dangerous place to be in. You're not only late today, Kidambi. I'm about to end the stream in some minutes. In just some minutes. It's 8 p.m. now. I think by 2:30 I will end the stream. What if the girl asks first? Most guys won't know how to handle that. Of course. Yeah, if the girl says ni hao fine shit, yeah, that's when. If you turn the entire conversation into brain rot, I feel like it can actually work.
There's no actual like idea of this, but the general belief is that if one game costs $100 in the AAA space, then every single other AAA publisher can go like, yeah, maybe we can also charge $100 too. So again, a lot of this comes from MBAs.
What am I eating? It's actually soft right here. Every now and then I'm taking a little bit on the lid and then I'm eating it. I like eating soft because, you know, it's summertime now. I have to keep this thing cool. So that's why. And it helps with the digestion and everything. So my stomach is actually going in. I'm feeling it a little bit. It's not so looking like a pot like it used to. मैं हमेशा reject हुआ हूँ. Great. Keep getting rejected, bro. Keep getting rejected. It's not shite, it's shoddy. What if she doesn't use social media? First of all, that's not possible. That is a massive red flag. Massive red flag. If a girl or anybody for that matter doesn't use social media, you absolutely have to have at least a Facebook account, Instagram account, Twitter, LinkedIn, what is it? Tinder? No? Massive red flag if somebody is out there completely clean on social media. Massive red flag. That person is a serial killer. You know already. Drugs. No, it's not drugs, bro. It is soft. The thing that you get at restaurants when you're about to pay the bill and you're about to leave. That's what this is. UPI ID please, GED man. I need a credit card to buy V-Bucks. Oh, yeah. That is the problem. Yeah. I remember now. Not posting is different, but everybody has an account. Yeah. Do you know though, this week I'm actually, can you give me some topic that I can cover on main uploads? Because I am now realizing that my main uploads have gone down the gutter. So if I look at my dashboard, Damn, I'm losing subscribers like crazy. Here, look at this. Still 2 of them. Still 1 of them is remaining. Superman trailer that we watched yesterday. It is still asking it. Anyway, I posted my last video on 26th March and we are into first week of April. So 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31 and then add 6 more days on top of it. So it has been like 11 days since I posted my last video. This is not good. This is not good. I need to post some mainstream uploads. So first video that I'm thinking about is the reality of IT industry. Can you give me some topics that I can cover? Maybe I'll do why gaming. Gaming industry's problems. Maybe I'll talk about this. Maybe the gaming industry is something I want to incorporate in my videos now. I have talked about games a little bit too much now. Don't copy Guruji. Guruji posted that. You therefore have a credit card. Said, don't you earn in USD? I do earn in USD, but my card is expired for a long time, bro. It's actually one of these cards. Here, you can actually see that it says 624. So in June of 2024, this card actually got expired. And now I can't use this card anymore. And this is not even a credit card. This is actually a debit card. Right here. I don't think the camera can focus, but it says here debit instead of credit. So I only have this, an expired card. So I do earn in USD, but everything ends up in my bank account, in my savings account, and then I can just use UPI. If I need to take cash out for some reason, then I give it to my wife's account. And then I take her ATM card and go to the ATM and withdraw cash. I'm Kattar Guruji supporter. I can afford a credit card, but I don't have one. Me relying totally on UPI. Same here, bro. Same here. Completely UPI. Come on, Sid. You need to overtake Ishant Sharma. Oh, Ishant Sharma. This is going to be one of the topics now. You know, every now and then I will react to a particular influencer in the space. So I'm going to react to Ishant Sharma. I'm going to make a video. The same way I reacted to Varun Maya on a video. One more coding stream. Guruji is ahead of you. I couldn't care about Guruji being ahead of me. I really don't give a shit. And that guy has sold his soul. Like for real. This guy has completely gone into the money route. Like look at this. Freshers are being fooled by fake mentors. Like you are telling me that this is not a promotion of his own top mate. I'm not gonna believe you. Then Germany software engineer jobs in 2025. Basically this video is a workshop promotion for Germany IT jobs. Then get a remote job from India in 2025. 2 LPA versus 20 LPA. How to protect your career. If I go into these type of things, like look at this. The thumbnail itself has money in it. Reality of software engineer salaries in India. If I go this route, just throwing money at you guys, I will cross 25k subs in no time. But I'm not gonna do that. I will do my own videos. Coding tips for students or fresher maybe. Bro, there is AI already. What tips can I really give you anymore? Anything that you don't understand, go ask AI. It'll explain to you. Boom, done. And also I made a coding tips video already, bro. I don't think that you have seen it, but I have made a video like that before. Right here. There we go. My advices. Let's just jump right in. There we go. My advices for beginner software engineers. I have made a video like this. Biggest mistake most guys are doing is they don't polarize the interested women and not interested women. They spend time to become a friend of a girl which is not interested and get rejected. Okay, computer engineer, I don't know why you are still stuck on this. You didn't have to show it to us, we would have believed you. Show the Gucci stuff. Okay, I know. But everybody else is here also, apart from you, Dimple. They have to know. Sid, I shared a link on Discord. Would like to know your views on this. It's in the lounge. Who's Guruji? Guruji is a tech lead.
In Bangalore, being a mediocre developer is safe. You can write CRUD apps, do basic DevOps, and still live comfortably middle class with steady career growth, H-1B prospects, and decent benefits. Whether you're in FAANG India or a service company, the system ensures predictable progression. Silicon Valley, though, isn't built for code monkeys. There, you grind leak code at 3 a.m., master distributed systems, ML, and real engineering. It's the finals, ship or get replaced. That's why many Indian devs prefer service companies, and why mediocre Valley techies mock outsourced Indian code. They're comparing themselves to the slow-moving boilerplate writing Bangalore crowd, but elite Indian engineers know better. They see their Valley counterparts crushing it at 500k plus TC while they build back-end dashboards no one cares about. In some societies, it's safe to be an average person. In Bangalore, being a mediocre developer is safe. You can...
We want everything to be a meritocracy, but it's not. That is a way of looking at things. That, oh, you're mediocre, so probably you're safe. That's not it. Cracked developers also need, first of all, you wanting to make money by shipping things. What is wrong with that? I don't see anything wrong with it. And first of all, if you are a fast shipper, if you can write code and you can get it shipped pretty quickly, that's not a definitive proof that you are mediocre. Simple as that. That is you jerking yourself off with your skills and everything that you have gotten over the years. You can be this person who just wants to write code for a job and just ship things quickly. That doesn't define you as mediocre. That is a narrative that, oh, look at me, I'm creating the best tech that you have ever seen. You are mediocre because all you care about is paying your bills. What is wrong about paying your bills? This is crazy. And in an economy where people are not even getting jobs, if somebody wants a job and just want to pay their bills like they are mediocre, like, come on, man. I think I can buy with UPI too. Let me check. Who is part of the Illuminati, bro? He will get famous. Then they become depressed or bitter because they invested so much time and now no result. They just need to focus on women that are interested. Okay, computer engineer, what are you on about, bro? क्या हाल है मित्र? It's good, Tushar. Hey, Siddhant Ota, it's been such a long time since you were here. Nah, can't buy through UPI. GG's. What are you doing these days? Just living my life, I guess. Just doing YouTube. Now I am collecting some video ideas that I wish to record and get out on my channel. If you have any idea, give it to me. Let's see. Y'all refuse to make Fortnite famous in India, and this is what happens to ones who play it. No UPI integration. I had the same reaction as you. Fortnite would have added, first of all, I don't think that's the thing. Fortnite does realize that India is the biggest market for it. I'm 100% sure it does. Rajat Kumar, make a video on Bitcoin market 2025. First of all, I'm not a Bitcoin guy, man. Bitcoin is a scam. Could be a scam, but I'm not into Web3, bro. I'm completely not into Web3. So I don't even know what to talk about when it comes to Bitcoin and everything. I wouldn't know. But anyway, these 3 videos are enough for now. There's nothing much really happening in tech sector. It seems like I have to poke a couple people around. Ishant Sharma is definitely going to be angry when I react to him. 100%. Alright.
Some money, financial people that like to look into the gaming industry and basically equate it to pretty much any other form of analysis they can do. For instance, the Wedbush analysts here point to how Call of Duty Warzone and mobile, so we're combining both the free-to-play mobile and of course the free-to-play console, kind of different markets into one, have helped lead to a 40% increase in sales of Call of Duty Premium. So that's $60 version of Call of Duty that comes out every goddamn year. Through Activision, Microsoft hasn't confirmed those figures, of course. Obviously, they have not. These people are kind of just talking out of their ass, as many analysts in this group do. Take-Two can utilize similar integration to boost GTA 6 sales. Really? Where's the free-to-play Grand Theft Auto that I've been seeing on the online storefront? Where's any of that? I wouldn't know. So, in one of these notes, the game company can offer consumers an incentive to pay $100 or more by rewarding them with large amounts of the in-game currency to be spent in GTA Online. So you buy Grand Theft Auto for $100, we'll give you like $50,000, which is fucking...
Bro, make a separate channel where you can earn more. I actually don't want to do that. I really don't want to do that. I have thought about it, like making a gaming channel where I'll just play games on YouTube. But I felt like, nah, it's alright. I don't want to. Do you watch Tech Lead? Both of them? No. The original Tech Lead and the Indian cheap copy of Tech Lead? No. Actually, I do. I do watch. I do watch. Why am I lying? I more like hate watch it. Everything that they say, I'm like, saying whatever you want.
Nothing of GTA Online currency credited to your account, effectively costing the company literally nothing. Now, should video games cost $100? Probably no, but I would argue that video games have actually started to cost over $100. Now, one of the things I wanted to kind of do for any of this was researching like what video games used to cost back.
The original, nope. That guy I don't watch anymore. That guy's video suggestions don't even come in my feed anymore. So, no.
The day. Now, there's actual, historical record. I mean, I'm old enough to remember games used to cost $50, okay? That would be games back in the day on the PlayStation 2, all the way up to, PlayStation 1, right? Now, obviously, $50 back in the day, we're going to use something known as the U.S. inflation calculator. I'm only going to calculate this in U.S. dollars because it's very simple. Obviously, there's a million currencies around the world. You can convert alongside watching this video to whatever currency you're into, okay? So back in the year 1995, for instance, and all the way to 2025, if we decided to put in, $50, that $50 would be equated to $104 right now. That is, again, without anything involving sales tax or any form of taxes whatsoever. That's just like what $50 used to cost back in the day. A $50 bill back in 95 used to be worth to a $100 bill nowadays, okay? So gaming back in the day wasn't cheap or anything, okay? Anybody that tells you, games used to not be $60, yeah, they weren't $60 back in the day, but factor in inflation. It's like when your great-great-grandpa's like, back in the day, my groceries used to cost me 25 cents. Yeah, well, back in the day, 25 cents could get you a whole lot more, okay? Cars used to cost $1,000. Now, times are a lot different than they used to be. So obviously for video games back in the day that cost $50, I wanted to look into, again, just old gaming magazines. So old gaming magazines used to have really badass advertising, by the way. All those in favor of gun control, please skip this ad. It's just an ad for a shooter on the 3DO. What a system, dude. But of course, if you look into the actual back of some of these gaming magazines, you always used to have these advertisements for people who were just selling direct to order games. So whether you buy it for the Segas, the SNES, the 3DO, they give you the whole prices right here. Now in US dollars, okay, it seems that buying Doom on the SNES, which by the way is objectively one of the worst fucking ways to play that game, I'd argue the only worst way to play that game would be playing Doom in a PDF file, okay? That would be about it. That game cost $69, dude, USD. Now, if we go back to the old inflation calculator over here, good old $69 back in 1990.
Who is Indian tech lead? That bitch is an A tech lead. That's the channel name. Just search A tech lead. There you go. This is the Indian sasta copy of tech lead.
Based on what this game magazine is, $143 fucking dollars, dude. 143. Now, even like looking into games like Chrono Trigger, for instance, as well too, back in the day, I believe that there were reports, like there were some users saying that games like Chrono Trigger ended up costing a day to buy. That's the whole point of what I'm doing here. So of course, even down the road, when games became $60, it was typically around the time of the actual Xbox 360. So this game you're seeing over here, done for the Xbox 360, it might look like Red Dead Redemption Lite, but back in 2006, this shit was the bomb. And it used to be one of the first $60 games. Okay, not every game back in the day was $60, but generally speaking, some of the most premium stuff was $60. And of course, there were still $50 games. But yes, the price jumped up $10. Now, obviously, with the PS3, PS4 generation, that price went from $60 to a cosmetic. Why you would buy a cosmetic in a single-player game when you can simply use something like Cheat Engine is honestly beyond me. But I'm not going to teach you how to do it. I'm sure YouTube's TOS would be against it. I probably shouldn't even be mentioning it. Now, obviously, in amongst all of these games, you're always given like digital deluxe versions as well too. Like, for instance, this one game called Avowed recently released. And not just Avowed, but games like Starfield, games like Hogwarts Legacy, games like a Dragon Ishin. A lot of games have had early access releases. So instead of buying...
What do you think about Trump's tariffs? Isn't that necessary, these tariffs to be there, so that the economy can actually benefit from it? Is it not that? I don't have much knowledge about how these tariffs are supposed to work or if that is fair. So, no idea, bro. Sorry. A US citizen entered the Sentinelese Island, part of Andaman and Nicobar, illegally, where no Indian or foreigners allowed to go. Yeah. I saw that. I saw it. My friends is giving projects on different technologies in different weeks. Like 1 week Spring Boot, another week Angular. Like that for 6 weeks he worked on 6 different tough projects. That is great for the resume. That is great. It really tells you that you should just move fast and break things. Oh, your friend's company. Actually, you can hire people and you can get them to do stuff rather than doing it yourself, isn't it? Alright, anyway, so these 3 things I'll make videos about in the coming weeks, because it has been quite some time that I posted a mainstream upload. But anyway, I think this is it for today. So, bye-bye. Yeah. What's your thoughts on Trump in general? He's alright, I suppose. I don't take politics very seriously, but yeah. Anyway. So, through campus recruitment. Nice. Good for your friend, Sandeep. Try to be in the same boat. Might be helpful to you. Anyway, but this is it for today's live stream, guys. Bye bye. I'll see you next Saturday. Same time, same place. Isn't it? He's telling work culture toxic. Okay, now that's alright. Anyway, guys, this is it for today. Bye bye. What's for lunch? Bye bye.